Good afternoon. You are now tuned in to the Village Drum, and oh, you in for a treat. Today we have professional hairstylist and podcaster Rena King. Say hello to the people.
Hi, how are you people? How's everybody?
So just give them a little update on who you are as far as what you're doing with your hairstylist business, and then what's coming up for your podcast.
Okay, so my name is Rennie King. I've had a podcast about 8 years ago. I'm a hairstylist in Newark, New Jersey. I do travel, so I'm in different states.
Nice. So like, when you say you travel as a hairstylist, like they can book you for like celebrity, politicians, or and regular people as well.
Yes, so I'm a personal stylist.
Okay.
You can book me if you're doing an event. I've had people that needed me to come to their home before an event. I would bring my team sometimes as needed. If they need a stylist, I'll call somebody in for that. And basically, I'm an on-call traveling hairstylist from state to state. So I'm not just based in New Jersey. I'm based in Atlanta, in Tampa, and in New Jersey so far. So we're going to be spreading our wings, hopefully a lot more this year, and I'm looking forward to that. And also, hopefully, we're going to start the podcast up again, because when I was doing the internet radio show from Blog Talk Radio, it wasn't really as big as it is right now. Like now, everybody is more into it. They understand that they can go on their phone and listen to it, on the computer and listen to it. It's more worldwide. When I was doing it, it was like foreign. Nobody understood what I was doing. They were confused. It was a lot. And then I was a hairstylist doing it too. So that was like the biggest thing. We didn't have hairstylists in New Jersey with an internet radio show 8 years ago. But since then, I've seen so many people come up in the industry doing that and making great profits, making great strides. And I would like to continue on, hopefully, to get myself back into the podcast era.
Okay.
It's exciting.
I love it. I mean, I actually have my own podcast, so I'm glad you mentioned it. You're going to love the whole energy of it.
Yes.
To be able to just get it on.
Well, I will be on your show, hopefully.
yes.
Soon as possible.
Yeah, we had to make that happen. That's
Absolutely.
not a problem. It's Work in Progress with T-Hawk is my podcast, so we got that running. It's pretty much social. Everything about entertainment, a little mixture of both, because I do professional music independently.
Nice.
I bring independent artists on there, and just different styles and flavors. So I think you'll really have a good time when you jump on
I think so
there.
too, because I'm into music, I'm into entertainment. Like what the industry, the hair industry is a little bit of everything. A little bit of makeup, a little bit of music, a little bit of arts. You know, it just varies on where I'm at the moment with it. Even media is involved in that, because you're always looking for somebody to do a drop or interview, so I get it. Hopefully I can spread my wings into a TV situation. Because I'm good at bringing people together.
Nice.
And so I'm looking forward to that as well.
Well, sky is the limit.
Yes,
that's
absolutely.
Automatic. You know, that's number one. Number one. But now, let's talk a little bit about what's going to be the name of your podcast that you're going to bring back to the table.
I always surround everything around my business name, which is Rennie King, which is myself. I'm my own brand, so I basically build around my brand. Nice. So when you hear my name, it's going to either be coming from a hair point of view. I'm always selling like things on the internet as far as clothing, makeup, hair care products, wigs and extensions. I custom make a lot of wigs and extensions myself, so I'm always trying to get people to be more understanding about hair care services and what can they do to minimize breakage in their hair and stuff like that. So when you hear Rennie King, you're going to either come from a TV background, a radio background, a hairstylist background. You'll know for a fact that, all right, this girl is coming with a whole genre of things when you hear the name. So you can find me on Twitter, you can find me on Instagram, you can find me on YouTube under my name. I try not to make it so different. And my website is Lipstick Hair and Heels on Wix. So you can find my website on there. But I'm basically going to be really a lot on my Instagram, because it seems to be a little bit more popular at the moment.
So
TikTok is, I have a TikTok too as well. The only thing added to that would be the number 7 after my name. So you can find me on TikTok under Rennie King 7.
Nice.
At TikTok, I guess.com.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, so now let's talk a little bit about the hairstylist portion. You said that you have certain states already. So now,
Yes.
is your goal ultimately to get international at some point?
Absolutely.
Okay.
My background, well, I'm currently here in New Jersey.
Okay.
And I do travel. I want to go home. I'm from Trinidad originally.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I have family there that is looking forward to me coming there. I have
can
family
imagine.
pretty much all over the globe. I have a cousin in Michigan that does, what is it called? It's called when you do a lot of the makeup and aesthetics
Okay.
for that. She does that in Michigan. I have a family member in Trinidad that's actually into the hair and beauty industry. So I'm looking to go a little bit further out
Okay.
with the whole entire thing. And hopefully, people will receive me well out there. My family is a lot of us, so I know for a fact that I will be received by my family, but I want to make sure that I make the proper steps to gaining that momentum before I actually step foot on that soil. So we're going to be doing a lot of commentary on my sites for Trinidad. And I look forward to that too. It's so exciting because we have a lot of carnivals that happens in different areas throughout the year. So you'll be finding me on media. You can check me out. Actually, this year in October, we'll be in Miami Carnival.
Nice.
West Indian Day Parade. I will be out there. Hopefully my podcast will be started up already. Nice. So you guys will hear it on her show.
Yes.
Yes. To let people know how they can tune in and find me for the Miami Day Carnival in Miami in October. Yeah.
Okay, that's dope. So now, eventually, do you plan on doing like a set location? Like, so say, for example, you're traveling with the hairstylist business, but some people do still like to have a front, like an actual location where you can always come to the shop and still get your hair done by you yourself. So, like, are you looking forward to having that down the line?
That's more traditional sense, and I was engaging in that area at the beginning of my career, and I noticed that not everybody is in New Jersey.
Right.
New Jersey is small compared to the entire globe. So I don't want to be stuck to having a front and having to be there to keep it organized. I do have fronts. Other people, I guarantee you that you will find me on the internet and you will know exactly which fronts I'm going to be in, what town I will be in. I'm always giving out my information on where I will be, where I'm going to be located at, for how long I'm going to be there. So say I'm in Atlanta, I'll be on Peachtree Street at a particular salon for 3 weeks at a time. So if you contact me through Instagram, text message me or email, you'll know exactly what my schedule is. You'll know how to find me, and it shouldn't be that bad because my name is Rennie King, and you should know how to get to me. My number's been the same for 11 years, so nothing's changed as far as that's concerned. You definitely will have an advantage if you contact me directly.
So now, as far as let's say in the youth perspective, what do you feel though you're going to bring to the table for them on your podcast?
For the youth, basically, I want to share my skills. Like right now, my daughter, she has taken a leaf off of my tree, and she's continue on the legacy of doing hair. So she's doing custom wigs and extensions right now. Her website is Joy's Dolls on Instagram. So she's another extension of me as far as the hair care and the hair extension phase goes in the area. Yes. So she's taking up the baton on that situation. So I don't think I will have a problem with the youth. I think the youth are more into the glam part of the industry at the moment, with a lot of the artists that are coming out, the makeup artists that are keeping the artists together. They're looking forward to coming out with new makeup lines like Rihanna. She's really big with the youth in the makeup line. She has come out with like an extraordinary amount of shades for African American women, which is incredible because I don't see that in every cosmetic line. She has come out with, the Fenty collection for the lingerie and clothes. So she's one of, I give her props. I want to give her flowers. And so I look forward to giving the youth back my skills. I do give classes. So if the youth they want to know a little bit more intense on how to do a particular, say maybe eyelashes or extensions, they can book me for a class and I will come out. I do visit the schools, hair schools. here in New Jersey. I haven't did the whole spectrum of different states because every state has its own cosmetology rules and what you can do and what you can't do. So right now, if anybody wants to book me, again, you can find me on Instagram. You can email me at lipstickhairandheels at gmail.com, and my number is on my bio on the Instagram page. Yep.
Multitasking.
Yes,
Okay,
as you have to stay ready, like in this business.
Yes.
If you're not ready, you always going to be falling behind.
Facts.
So you never want to fall behind. You always want to stay ready. Definitely.
So now, hairstylists. But the question of the day I would ask: a lot of people say, "Well, they'll say, oh, I'm a carpenter, but I'll get somebody to do my carpentry." So now, you being a hairstylist, do you do your own hair?
I actually do my own hair. I let my daughter do my hair today. So right now, as far as like wigs and extensions, I'll throw some clip-ins in.
Okay.
My hair is natural. I'm about shoulder length bob.
Okay.
So I'll wear my hair out sometimes to give it a rest. But most of the time when my hair is done for events and stuff, I'm the one that's doing it. And I have to start like 2 days in advance because I'm busy. And it's like a whole big thing for me to get my hair done myself because I'm busy doing everything. I am also a grandmother of 5.
Congratulations.
Yes, and my little Nook is 4 months and she's busy. So last night we were like tussling, trying to get her to bed so we could get the hair done, and it was incredible. So I have fun with her. And most of the time I'm doing my own hair, but today I let my daughter do it for your segment.
Okay. And this is the one for the upcoming line.
Yes, this is Joy's Dolls at Instagram.com. Her name is Rayasia.
Oh, well, she did an amazing job.
Thank you so much.
Give her flowers. Just give the youth their flowers.
Absolutely.
Indeed. So now, overall, when you finally get everything running the way you want, podcast, television, hairstylist, you already got it going.
Right.
What is the ultimate goal that you want to accomplish overall?
Actually, to pass the baton down to my daughter. That's my ultimate goal. And then also get her a front because I want her to start traditionally. I did not start traditional. I had a vision on being a traveling hairstylist. That was my goal. That was my vision personally.
Right.
So not just doing hair, but styling, music, podcasts, and eventually morph into the TV situation. So that was my goal, and I want to pass that down to my daughter, who is my legacy now for hairstyling, and hopefully she takes the baton and run with it.
She already did. She got the style looking right, so you know she already got the ambition, and that's a blessing by itself. Some people, I think youth, they forget the attention span is so short.
Very,
so they have that mindset already. How old is she?
She's 30. She just turned 30 in June.
So she's still good to go. She got plenty of years on the belt.
She's very young.
She got years on her belt.
Absolutely.
All right, so then let's touch into the podcast.
Okay.
So ultimately, when you start running the podcast, what is like some of the things you want to topic on?
A lot about Black businesses. I believe we need a stage. We need that. I was just watching the BET Awards. I want to give BET a round of applause because that was beautiful. They did a good job, and they also have a platform for Black artists. So I want to kind of like mimic that situation, and that's what I was doing with the podcast before. So if you had like you were an entrepreneur, you were in the city of Newark, and you were just starting off your business, I would come to your business, I would do a drop, I would interview you for my podcast, and we would talk about whatever you had going on at the moment. Even if you were a model of mines, if you had something on the side, you say you sold clothes, I would have the model do a drop. Where can we find you? Where you located at? Things of that nature. So I always gave the youth a platform, whatever I was doing, to be more involved, to get their situation out there, no matter what it was. I have a girlfriend that is a chef. She just started. She's doing really well. I'm so proud of her. Her name is Trinell Smith. She's from here in Newark, New Jersey. And I want to also interview her as well for my podcast. And if I possibly can, hopefully, if Optimum TV Public Access